Also on July 19, 1940, Wilhelm Keitel, who came from the artillery and was born in 1882 in Helmscherode, Lower Saxony, was promoted to Field Marshal, who, as I have already mentioned, was chief of the High Command of the Wehrmacht from 1938 to 1945. He was, alongside the Chief of the Air Force, Hermann Göring, the only member of the military leadership who was sentenced to death and actually executed at the Nuremberg trials. Wilhelm Keitel was an early and clear sympathizer of National Socialism, joined the Nazi Party in 1939, and, together with von Blomberg, pinned the Golden Party badge to his uniform. Keitel is on the far right. He was primarily an accomplice in carrying out the orders of Hitler's military leadership, which he had been rewarded for in 1942 with 250,000 Reichsmarks and an extensive forest estate worth almost 740,000 Reichsmarks. And after the France campaign, he literally coined the phrase to Hitler, "My Führer, you are the greatest military commander of all time." However, after the Stalingrad disaster, this turned into the disparaging term Grauphase. To save his own skin after the increasing defeats, Keitel often shifted the blame onto others, including on the 16th, Colonel General Alfred Jodl, who was executed with him on October 16, 1946. In the face of the catastrophe, obedient until the very end, Keitel, on the night of the 8th to the 9th of May 1945 in Berlin-Karlshorst, signed the unconditional surrender of the German armed forces. Later, at the Nuremberg trials, it was mainly the orders he issued from 1941 onwards that incriminated him, such as the Commissar Order or the so-called Reprisal Order, which demanded that for every German soldier killed in an ambush, 50 to 100 civilians be executed. As with many of the so-called main war criminals who were co-defendants, his sentence was also death by hanging. His request to be shot as a soldier had been denied. The execution of the 64-year-old Keitel on the 16th of October 1946 by the 39-year-old U.S. Army executioner Master Sergeant John C. Woods had lasted 24 minutes.